Hey everybody. Okay, so it is Friday night, and I'm like every good girl sitting at home preparing to stitch. Anyways, just put Marky to bed. It is 9:16 in the evening, and I am going to start my project of the week. So, last video, if you have been following, Roulette chosen a project for me, and this is it. This is Pandemic. This is Long Dog. If you don't remember this design, I am going to show it to you. And this is it. This is Long Dog Pandemic. The size is 365 crosses or stitches wide and 429 stitches high. So it's not small, but it's not too big, especially that I'm stitching it on a 25 count, and you can see the beauty of the design. Now, if you are following my channel, you probably know that I'm stitching it with metallic thread. Metallic thread meaning I am stitching it with treasure braid, and let me just take it out of the bag. Treasure braid meaning I'm stitching it with this thread. By the way, I think I'm going to have to order a little bit more of these. We'll see. For now, I still have, how many bobbins do I have here? Don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 of them, and this is the one that's going to end soon. So this is a high gloss petite treasure braid. Color is PH08. This is basically royal blue, so this is my favorite ever metallic thread. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the camera does not show the shimmer of this thread. This is the most shimmering metallic I've ever seen. Well, I actually have treasure braid in gold also for another project, but that's a whole different story. But basically, I have already stitched this area. By the way, I'm going to start stitching it from my saga because one of you are amazing and you sent me a saga file for it, and I'm so grateful, crazy. I'm so grateful for that. I actually, after I finished filming the last clip for my last week's video, which was about this, I sat down and took me about 5 minutes to fill in all the spaces that I've already stitched in. It's not that difficult because I finished my first row, and then I moved down to this area, and then I'm going to move to the right with it. But basically, I can already show you. I'm trying to avoid my UFO. My UFO is going to be like, a regular in my videos, I guess. Anyways, this is Pandemic. I have 25% finished from this project, and I didn't know that up until today. I had no idea how much I've stitched. So Saga helps a lot to know how much you've been stitching. Now I've made a little bit of a change because I changed the color of marking. It was pink, if you remember, and now I changed it into blue. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I think it's going to be this way to all the projects. But anyways, if I don't like it, I'll just switch back and put it back to what it used to be. But for now, I'm going to work on this area, and we'll see how much I'll be able to stitch today. Basically, I have filled in all the crosses that I've stitched up until this day, and I now can tell you that I have stitched 1908. What am I doing? 19,812 stitches. There you go. I said it, 19,812 stitches. Automatics is always too hard for me, but I am stitching with a full cross, so I can definitely say that it's not a half cross, it's a full cross, so it is a full 19,000, almost 20,000 stitches, which is great. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go stitch. By the way, this is the whole kit with the charts and everything, but I'm not going to be using it anymore. I'm going to use Saga. And this is the other project that I'm holding hostage for this week. This is the black work one that I'm stitching. So this is just going to be a piece for resting because it's such a cute little design. It's stitched with one thread. I didn't even realize that I was going to stitch the same color for the entire week because this is dark blue and that one is blue, and I think I've made a mistake. But it's okay because that is metallic and this is not. This is DMC. I've actually switched the thread because I started stitching in the middle with a thread that I had from a Chinese kit like a while ago, and I didn't like it that much because in some point the thread started to go fluffy on my design, and that wasn't really pretty, so I kind of changed it, and it's the same color basically. It's 939. It is dark blue, navy blue I think you call it, and this is what I have around, and I think that the result is pretty good. So let's get to work. I'm sorry, I'm chewing gum. I know I shouldn't do that when I'm filming, but I still. Anyways, we're going to put this one aside. I'm not going to stitch it right now. Maybe later on tonight when I get tired of... Oh, by the way, guys, I just realized I'm stitching on the same fabric. This is crazy. I'm stitching Pandemic on this fabric, and I chose this same fabric for this design. So this is going to be one of the most boring stitching week that I can remember. Anyways, I'm going to put this one aside. Maybe later on tonight when everybody goes to bed, and I can, stitch that a little bit after I get tired of this one, if I get tired of this one, and I'll start tonight with this. So wish me luck. I'll be updating you during this week. I'll try at least, because last week I've updated you on the beginning and in the end. We'll see if I'll be able to update you during the week, if I kind of feel in the mood, I guess, or if I'll have anything to say. But for now, we're getting to work. So good luck to us. Yeah. So I skipped a whole week again. Today is May 12th. It is 2 o'clock and something, 2:20 in the afternoon. Marquis is asleep and it is Friday. So I know that I was saying that I was going to film during the week, but I didn't. I was too lazy. Plus, you guys, I don't know if anybody is following the news, but we are in wartime again. So we are being missile attacked. So right now it's a little quiet time for us, but yesterday was like bad, and actually today we had like 6 or 7 of them overhead. So thank God to Iron. How do you Iron Dome, I guess you can translate it. Kipat Barcel. That's the missiles that are taking down the missiles that are being thrown at us. I don't want to get into that too much, but hopefully you're not going to hear Tsava Dome while I'm filming these couple of minutes. Plus Mark is asleep, so I want him to get some good, sleep this afternoon, because yesterday and the day before that he didn't get to sleep his afternoon nap because he was, wakened by, a siren. Okay, back to something good, stitching. So I did stitch this thing a little this week, not as much as I was hoping to, because like I said, I had one day that I was like crazy tired. I slept like 3 hours a night, and then I went to work, and when I came back I could not stitch. So I just went to bed early at around like 8:30. We went to sleep with Mark together, and yesterday I also didn't stitch, and we went to sleep together. He's been sleeping with me since this whole thing started, because he's starting to get a little nervous when he hears the sirens. He's starting to understand. He's a big boy now, so I don't want him to get scared being alone in his room. Plus, we are supposed to be running to the safety room, or the plan was to make his room the safety room in the house, but my mother's bedroom did not fit in any of the other rooms, so we put her bed in the safety room, and his room is like next to it. So yeah, Plus, thing about our apartment is facing a different direction in a, you know, the other direction from the direction of the missile is coming. So there is no chance for it to come, you know, into the house. Plus, we are on ground level, so there's a whole building, you know, up over our heads. The only thing is that if something falls next to the house, God forbid, you know, the debris can, you know, get into the house. But hopefully that won't happen. Anyways, not a good time for us. But at least I have some good stuff going on. I actually have something coming up this week that I am really nervous about. I will tell you about that after. It's nothing to do with cross stitch or any of the crafts or any of the, you know, stories. It's all about my personal, you know, stuff. Maybe I should make a vlog about my life situation, because I think I can write a book about it by now. Anyways, get back to Long Dog. I have showed you the amount of crosses I have had before I started stitching, because like I said, I have it on Saga now, so I can follow the amount of crosses that I've stitched. So I can definitely tell you that before I started stitching, what I have crossed out, you know, like what I've stitched till the point I started filming again, I had 19,812 crosses stitched. And during the last couple of days of stitching, I have stitched 1,135 crosses. So you can definitely see that I have filled around this area and this whole shebang. So I have basically stitched around this area. I mean, I could have easily stitched a lot more because it's such an easy project. It's like only one color. I adore stitching with metallics. I have showed you this before, I think even in this video, but this is the thread that I'm stitching with. Amazing. I'm in love with this. I don't like crane neck, but I am in love with these. Treasure braids are my choice of metallic thread. I'm in love with them. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard the boom. Hopefully it won't be screaming, alarming again. Yeah, so let's get it a little closer. It kind of gets me off the, you know, my line of thought. You can see how the crosses look. I like the coverage. It's good enough for me. I'm stitching with 1/1, so it is perfect. It's the perfect thread for the perfect fabric, and I'm stitching it on this marble-ish fabric. This is 25 count. You all know the drill about this one. I could have done more, but I didn't. So let's see how much I've stitched. What did I just do? I just pressed something. No, gosh. There. Okay, so you won't be able to see my UFO probably because it's in a different direction. And plus I have it on the table. By the way, this is my diamond painting on the table. It just lays there. And my dead computer, I need to get a new one. I don't have money for it right now. Anyways, let's look at a calendar. So you can see that I definitely did not stitch 2,136 crosses, but I did, you know, tell you how much I've had before I started this. But you can definitely see the, you know, dates where I was stitching the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 12th. Basically, you can see that I have stitched like how many 6 days, but no, I did not. I stitched less than that. But for now I have 26.44% stitched, so it's not a bad thing. It's pretty good, you know, progress. I think that if I just sit down and do only this project, I can do, like, I can finish it in like maybe 2 months max. Okay, so about the sorry, battery almost died. Not battery, my rolling time on the camera. About the black work, I did stitch just a tiny bit of it. I'm sorry, you are seeing diamond painting right now. I just stitched a tiny bit of this. I like it. It's so easy to do, and I like the design. So, like I said, I chose the easiest one because, like, out of the two that I purchased, I have chose this one because it's one thread, it's easy, and it's fun. So yeah, I'm going to keep stitching it like between my projects just to, get some rest from something that I'm stitching during the week because, sometimes it gets too much when you just focus on only one thing during like a long period of time and then you get tired of it. So, in order not to get tired of it, I decided to do this. Like I said, this was like a moment decision. I woke up one morning, opened my phone, saw a video about black work, bought a chart, the same, like it happened within like half an hour. Bought two charts and like chose the fabric, and that evening I started this. So I don't know what happened to me. I was crazy spontaneous in that morning. Okay. I have no problem with that. I love it. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we're going to choose the project for the next week's crafting. So let's just open my roulette. Okay, so I need to somehow put this. There you go. I just did. Okay, so close this thing. Oh, Marquis games. He's playing. He's playing the computer. He calls it internet. Hey, okay. I don't like when my reflection is in there. Okay, so, hey, here I am again. So let's just do it. I'm trying to keep myself out of the reflection. Project of the week. Let's spin it, see what falls out. Hopefully it's going to be something interesting. I'm sure that it's going to be something that I've already stitched in, during this playing time, but we'll see. So let's just press it and hope for the best. Come on. Give me something good. I'm dying. Oh, seriously? Pandemic again? So I'm supposed to keep stitching pandemic? I don't know, you guys, what should I do? No, I'm not going to keep stitching pandemic. I want to change. It's not fair, right? I'm going to be unfair this time. I'm going to choose something else because I don't want to do like the same video for 2 weeks. Okay. Let's spin it again. Sorry. Cheating. Sorry for cheating. But I don't want to do the same project 2 weeks in a row. Okay. Do something else. Jasmine is good. Jasmine, I like Jasmine. I also have the chart for Jasmine on my saga, so let's see. We can at least see how much I had on Jasmine before. There she is. I have 99.99. I wish. No, 99. 9.99% stitch from Jasmine. So let's see where we were. Jasmine is such an easy and beautiful project. I am in love with her. She is so beautiful. Look at this. Plus there's a lot of metallics in her dress. She has metallics, she has beading in her earrings. It's a beautiful project. I like it a lot. So what we are going to do is stitch Jasmine this week. I'm sorry for cheating my plan. My choice of project for this week. So no, I don't really want to stitch the same project for 2 weeks in a row. It's okay if I kind of keep a week, but I don't think it's a good idea to be stitching the same thing. Plus it's boring to film the same thing for 2 weeks. Okay guys, I'm going to finish this up. So tonight we're going to start Jasmine. Hopefully tonight is going to be a quieter night, so I'll be able to stitch because whenever it's raining missiles in the evening, I take Marky to bed with me because I don't want him to be alone. Like I said, he's starting to get a little scared. Oh my gosh, I just saw a little seagull, not a seagull. Why am I saying seagull? A little what kind of bird was that? I think it was a hawk carrying a mouse in his beak. What the? Sorry, I almost swear. Anyways, yeah, I was just looking out the window. That's what I see out my window. I don't know if you'll be able to see. That is my outside area. Sorry, nothing interesting. Actually, the interesting thing is in the front of the house. This part is just, it has you know, like a little storage and nothing really interesting going on there. Okay, so like I said, let's just start this week from tonight. Hopefully it's going to be a better week for us with a lot of success in our plans for this week's, you know, experience. We're going to court this week, so it's a little spoiler. Yeah, so I love you all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Oh, my battery is about to die, so that's a good time to roll, you know, wrap this up. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Visit my info box down below so you can you know, see all my social media info. Plus you can press the bell below to be notified when my next video comes out. I don't know, whatever. Like I said, I love you all, and I will see you very, very soon. That will be next week, and I'm losing focus. So bye bye.